Are you someone who's given it your all, only to hit wall after wall? Have you poured time, money, and energy into your education, betting on yourself, yet still come up empty? Frustration builds as you watch others pass you by with what seems like little effort, and you try not to grow bitter. In 1997, a TV character captured this exact experience in a way that was both funny and heartbreaking. For just 22 minutes, Frank Grimes, Grimy, as Homer Simpson affectionately called him, made his mark on The Simpsons and in the minds of viewers everywhere. Visually inspired by Michael Douglas's character from Falling Down, Grimes believed in the power of hard work and dedication. He thought those traits would lead to success, but for Grimes, they didn't. He was, in many ways, a born loser.
I live in a single room above a bowling alley and below another bowling alley.
The creators of The Simpsons asked a thought-provoking question. What would it be like if a real, hard-working person had to live in Springfield, working alongside the outrageous, bumbling character of Homer Simpson? The result was one of the darkest episodes in the show's history. What can we take away from this episode? When it comes to what happens to us in life, it's often about how we choose to deal with it. People might have been open to Grimes and looked past his quirks, just as they overlook Homer's. But as Grimes became increasingly embittered, people began to back away. His obsessive focus on life's unfairness isolated him, making it impossible to connect with others, ultimately leading to his demise. Frank Grimes was meant to be us, the viewers. Like him, we're baffled. How does someone like Homer, who seems so foolish, float through life without facing the consequences?
Of course, old Homer, he didn't need a degree. He just showed up the day they opened the plant.
I didn't even know what a nuclear panner plant was.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm sure we all have a lot of work to do.
Hey, you seem like a great guy, so I'll give you a little tip. If you turn that security camera around, you can sleep and no one will ever know.
Yeah, I don't think we're being paid to sleep.
Oh yeah, they're always trying to screw you.
Huh.
He had 3 beers at lunch. That would make anybody sleepy.
I've never seen him do any work around here. I mean, what is his job?
Safety inspector?
That irresponsible oaf? A man who, by all rights, should have been killed dozens of times by now?
316 times by my count.
That's the man who's in charge of our safety. It boggles the mind. It's best not to think about it.
At first, we sympathize with Grimes, but as he becomes more resentful, trying to expose Homer's incompetence, it becomes harder to root for him. His bitterness grows, isolating him even further.
Can you believe that guy? He's in his office making a pathetic attempt to look professional. Hey, what do you got against Homer anyway? Are you kidding? Does this whole plant have some disease where it can't see that he's an idiot? Look here. Accidents have doubled every year since he became safety inspector. And meltdowns have tripled. Has he been fired? No. Has he been disciplined? No.
Everybody makes mistakes. That's why they put erasers on pencils.
Yeah, Homer's okay. Give him a break. No, Homer is not okay. And I want everyone in this plant to realize it. I would die a happy man if I could prove to you that Homer Simpson has the intelligence of a 6-year-old.
So, how you doing?
In the end, Frank Grimes snaps, and in a tragic turn, his life ends as miserably as he lived it. At his funeral, Homer's classic obliviousness even draws a laugh from the preacher, leaving Grimes' sad existence nearly forgotten.